If you have a foundation that is not your perfect match or is not your undertone, or ways to fix that, make sure you watch this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, hi, my name is Cindy. Good to have you here. You're most definitely welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, welcome and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to fix a foundation that is not your undertone. Sometimes you may love a foundation so much and get the foundation and the foundation does not match, or the foundation is not your undertone or your perfect undertone. By undertone, what do I mean? I mean undertone is the hue or the color that is beneath your skin. For undertone, we have warm, we have neutral, and we have cool undertone. So falling in the range of warm undertone, if you have a tint or you have a hue of gold or yellow undertone, and cool undertone, you have a tint of blue, red, or pink hue. And neutral undertone falls in the mix of both. I am neutral undertone and I fall in the range of warm spectrum of neutral undertone, and some people might fall in the range of cool spectrum of the neutral undertone, ranging on what hue that peeps through your undertone. There are different ways to determine your undertone. It is important to understand and know your skin undertone in order for you to get the perfect foundation that fits you. So if your face does not look too orange or too red or too pink or look ashy, and in order to determine your undertone, there are various ways to determine or to know your undertone. If you tan easily under the sun, then you're warm undertone, and if you burn easily, then you're cool undertone. And if you burn then you tan, then you fall in neutral undertone. Another way to determine your undertone is by checking your vein. So if you have cool undertone, you tend to see a blue vein. If your veins are green, then you are warm undertone. And if you can't determine what the color of your veins are, then you fall under neutral undertone. Another way to check or to determine your undertone is by the jewelry test. So if your skin is more flattering on gold, then you fall on the warm undertone. If silver jewelries look so good on you, then you fall on the cool undertone or the cool side of the undertone. But if both jewelries, both silver and gold, look flattering on you or looks good on you, then you're neutral undertone. So in order to determine your undertone, go through or check different types of ways to know your undertone to help you best pick the right foundation for your skin. I prime my face. I have a foundation that is not my undertone, and I'm going to be showing you how I managed to make that work. And sometimes you might have a foundation that is not your undertone, that looks a bit too red or a bit too orange, and it's not your undertone. And when you wear the foundation, you tend to wonder why the foundation does not fit you, and decide to go get another one, or you decide to go buy another one, and you think you've wasted your money. In this video, you don't need to do that. I'm going to be showing you how to make the foundation work for you. I'm wearing a cloth. I'm not naked, so most of you will think I'm not wearing anything. I have a cloth on, a top on. So this foundation right here is not my undertone. I've had this foundation for years and it's not my undertone, but I can make this foundation work. So I'm going to be showing you how I managed to do that. A couple of years back, when I wear this foundation, or before now, when I wear this foundation, my face tends to look a bit more orange or too yellow, and people kind of ask me, why is your face looking too yellow or too orange? The foundation does not match. You have to get the right foundation, or get the foundation that matches your face. And I found a way to make this work, and you too can make that foundation that is not your undertone work for you. So what I'm going to do is apply, because the foundation does not have a pump. So I'm going to apply this foundation at the back of my hand. I have way too much foundation right here. Okay, first tip, do not apply foundation way too much. This foundation, another thing with this foundation is the fact that this foundation is really thick. Applying this foundation using a brush. Okay, so you can see the color, the range, how this foundation looks on my skin. They are not match. They do not match at all. It is not my undertone. You can see the undertone on this foundation and my neck, they are different. Even the undertone on my face is totally different from what I have right here. I'm going to use a damp beauty sponge and press this in. to my skin like so. You can see that the foundation is blending right to my skin. When I apply my entire makeup, you will notice that the foundation color will peep through, and you don't want that. You don't want your foundation to peep through your makeup. I'm going to show you how we're going to make this work. You don't have to mix another foundation or mix another product for you to get this right. You can make the product work for you. If you have another foundation that is your undertone, you can mix both together to give you a perfect combination. But in this video, I'm not going to be showing you how you're going to be mixing both foundations. You're not going to be doing that. Blend the foundation down to my neck, and do not bring your foundation all the way to your under eye. Like we did on this other side, we're going to repeat the exact same thing on this side. When I apply this foundation, I did not apply too much at once, and I'm going with a really light amount. That's what you want to do. Whenever you have a foundation that is not your undertone or does not match, do not use too much product at once. Make sure to build it up, or use a really generous amount, or go in with one layer of foundation on your skin. Blend this in, and I'm pushing it right into my skin. This foundation is really thick and it's full coverage. Blend it all the way down to my neck. You can see how this foundation is looking on my skin. My face is looking a bit too yellow and is looking ashy, although it's well blended to my face, but you can still see a tint of yellow or orange peeping through, and we don't want that. We're going to be fixing that. I'm going to go in with a concealer that is my exact undertone. That's what we're going to be using to fix that. So this concealer right here is my undertone. This is from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. concealer. To place this under my eye area, place it right here, blend from the edges, and while you're blending this, blend it into your foundation as well. Because of how thick this foundation is, it's still trying to overshadow the concealer, and a lot of times you wonder that, and you ask yourself that the foundation you're using is not coming out through, or is not giving you a nice blend. Also going to go in with a contour shade that is my exact undertone. So notice that the concealer that I'm using over on this foundation, they are my exact undertone. Do not use your concealer that is not your undertone. It's only going to make your face more ashy and more gray or more orange looking or red, and you don't want that. That is not the kind of look you're going for, or that is not the look you're going for. I'm going to blend my forehead, blend this right into the foundation, taking away from the undertone or from the previous undertone that we have. This is also going to fix and bring back the right undertone. Blend that into the concealer and the foundation, mix all of them together. Blend on this side and push it up. So you're blending, you're mixing both the concealer and the foundation together. You can see that the contour shade is making the appearance of the foundation undertone kind of disappear, and that is what we're going for. That is what we want. We don't want the undertone and the foundation to peep through, so we're trying to work that into our skin and make everything blend in together. So now that we have this, next I'm going to go in with the beauty blender we used to blend our foundation and the concealer together, or our highlight together, and press that in and mix everything together. I'm just going to blend everything all at once together. So this will set back and bring back our actual undertone without making our foundation look too orange or too red, and without taking away from our undertone or from what we just applied. So I'm going to go in with another concealer that is my exact undertone. So you want to make sure that you're using concealers that are your exact undertone. Do not use a concealer that is not your undertone. It will only make your foundation more pronounced, and it will only enhance your foundation to bring back the previous undertone that we had or that we got from the foundation, and you don't want that. That's not what you're going for. So I'm going to blend this in. Face is unison and the foundation is not peeping through. If you notice that the undertone of the foundation is peeping through your makeup, then go in with your beauty sponge or your makeup tool to blend everything in together again so that it does not peep through, because sometimes it's all about the makeup, the blend that will make the foundation or make the undertone of the foundation not peep through, so you get a right or an even undertone. So now that we have this and look, our face is looking like this, next I'm going to go in with a setting powder that is my exact undertone. So this is the black opal one, this is in light. Do not use a setting powder that is not your undertone. I have this one, this is a banana setting powder. It is not my undertone, so I'm not going to be using this. Do not use a lighter powder that is not your undertone. That will only cause the foundation that is not your undertone to peep through, and that will make it more pronounced. What you have to do is to go in with a setting powder that is your exact undertone to set your face and to set your entire makeup. That is what we're going to be doing. Tap off the excess, push it in to take off the crease. Apply a really light amount to set your face. Do not bake. Do not bake your makeup or do not bake your under eye. Set your makeup first. Now that our face is looking like this, next I'm going to go in with a contour powder that is my exact undertone. I'm not going to be missing that. Going in with this powder right here is to set my contour. To fix your undertone, you have to make sure that every other product that you're applying on your face are your exact undertone. You can use a bronzer. Alright guys, when picking a foundation, do not make the mistake of matching your foundation to your favorite beauty influencer or your favorite YouTuber. Most of the times, majority of your beauty influencers, they have studio lights all around them, hence you do not know the perfect undertone, and thinking their undertone matches your undertone or their foundation shades matches your foundation. When going to pick a foundation, to get a perfect foundation shade, use natural light. Do not use studio light to determine your foundation. Use natural light to see the foundation, how it appears on your skin, to see the natural color of the foundation. Then you know that that foundation fits your undertone or your skin tone. Know that skin tone and undertone, they are not the same. Skin tone is the color that appears on your skin, and undertone is the color that appears underneath your skin tone. Skin tone changes while undertone does not change. Note your undertone and note your skin tone to best pick foundation that matches your skin tone and your undertone. I talked about skin tone in one of my videos, how to make your foundation match, which I'm going to be leaving in the card. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch that video. And if you have a foundation that is not your perfect match or is not your undertone, and you're looking for ways to fix that, and you don't want to throw your foundation, or maybe you recently got a foundation and the foundation does not match your skin tone or does not match your undertone, make sure you watch this video and click my other video which I'm going to be leaving in the card to watch, to know how to match a foundation that is not your perfect shade. And if you enjoy videos like this, do let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed to my channel. Watch my other videos to stay connected. Bye guys.